I'm Angelina Randazzo from Project Sunshine, and today I'll be teaching you how to crochet. You're going to grab your yarn and your needle, and on the yarn it will usually have paper on it and it will tell you what size needle you use. I like to use a bigger needle because I crochet very tightly, and so it helps me if it's bigger because then my stitches are bigger. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your yarn and you're going to take it in both hands and you're going to twist it. You're going to grab this and pull. And you've just made a slip knot. This is going to be your first knot. So I'll do that again. Just pull it and undo it. Grab it. Twist it. Here, just my hand. Pull through. There are a lot of different ways to hold your yarn. I like to wrap it around my pinky and then wrap it around my forefinger. But the more you do it, you'll develop your own type of style and way of doing it. There's a million ways to hold it, but I do pinky and then forefinger. And then I grab my yarn with these fingers here. To start off, we're going to make a chain. And so the chain is going to be the first line, and it's very easy. You're going to pull your string through. You're going to go underneath the string and then pull it through your slip knot. Underneath the yarn, pull it through. Under the yarn, pull it through. And you just keep doing that motion. Now, we're going to be making a scarf today. So I usually like to have anywhere between 6 or maybe 10 stitches, but for right now, let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's a good number. We've made our chain, and we're going to do the second one. So you're going to switch it back over, and you're going to work from right to left. If you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, you're going to go left to right. But for right-handed people, you're going to go right to left, and you're going to put it into the 7th chain that you've made, which is now your first. And you have the top, which has 2 strands going into each other, and it kind of looks like a braid. And then you have the bottom, which kind of looks like one, and it's just going down in a straight line. So you're going to take your hook, and you're going to put it in between the top and the bottom. So you're going to put it through, and it can be really difficult to do the second chain. When you have it, the top 2 should be on top and the bottom should be on the bottom. You're going to push your hook through. You're going to grab the yarn in your hand and you're going to pull it through. It might get a little difficult depending on how tight you did it. Like right now I'm having trouble getting it. But like, don't be disheartened. The second row is the hardest to do because it's harder to see the stitches and it's harder to get your hook through them. And it does get easier with time, but it's always the hardest. Okay, so we finished our second chain. That was the hardest part. It gets easier from here on out. So you're going to do the same thing as before. You're going to chain 1, and this is what gives you your height. You're just going to pull it through, and now you have height. You're going to flip it, so you're working right to left. And then you can actually see the holes where it's supposed to go in. So it'll be a lot easier. Like I can put my finger through them. It's very clear. So you go through the hole, pull through, pull through. Through the hole, pull through, pull through. And you just did what you did the entire last row, but a lot easier. I don't wear most of the things I crochet. Most of the things I crochet are like baby hats and scarves and stuff, so I can donate it to children, which is what Project Sunshine does. Most of the things we make go to hospitals for children in long-term care units. And now you have 3 rows, and you can just keep repeating that. Chain 1, go through. Chain 1, go through, chain 1, go through. So if I kept going on and on and on, I'd have a scarf. But we're not going to do that. I brought a scarf that needs to be finished. So you would keep going on with your thing as usual. So I'm going to finish this row. So you're going to do your final stitch as normal. Go through, pull it. Except when you pull it through, you don't want anything here, so you're going to cut your yarn off. You're going to pull it through all the way, and then you're going to pull your string, and that's the end. And it won't come undone unless you like try to pull this out. But to make sure that doesn't pull out, you're going to take your crochet hook, and you're just going to start weaving the string in. So grab it, and just weaving it in. And you can do it if you have like a needle, like a sewing needle with a really big eye, but I just like to take my hook and grab through, and eventually it'll become invisible and it'll hide so that no one can see where the end of it is. And then you have a scarf. This is for a child, so it's a little small on me. But yeah.